I'm a little bit hurt early again. Shit, sorry. Oops, where are you? I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come in. I hope everybody is well. I'm about 15 minutes early, I think, so let's just wait for the mods and a few people to get in because it could be a bit juicy tonight. Hello, when you're coming in, hello. Sorry, I've come on a little bit early. Hello, Pink Warrior. I really hope you're well. I'm just going to wait for a few more to come in because I have come on 10 minutes early. Hello, everybody coming in. I hope you've all had a blessed Sunday. There's a few things I wanted to talk about today. But I'll just wait a little while because I need a few of my mods in as well. Come on, hooves. Long gone. Hello to the chat that's coming in. Joe Mama, Thomas, I'm well. Thank you very much. I hope you're all well today. I was just going to give you a little bit of an update on that. I was just waiting for a few more people to come in, Warrior. So we've had a bit of good news today. She's had the surgery done, obviously, and she was she is in intensive care still. But she's actually coming to today. So the operation that she went through has gone as good as what they expected it to be. So we're just fingers crossed now that you know, the radiotherapy and the other treatments that she's going to get is going to give her a good chance of vaulting. Fingers crossed. Mm-hmm. Let me know when I've got some of my mods in, please. I was going to mod a few more. I was going to mod you as well, Pink Warrior. Is that okay? Hello, my darling. We've had a great day. I took a phone call. Go and lie down. I took a phone call from Amber. Hello, Arctic Wolf. I took a phone call from Amber. Angela, obviously, she came out of the surgery. She's in intensive care, but everything's gone as they expected it to. So she's okay at the moment. So that's really good news. So it looks like the prayers are working, everybody. Prayers are working. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I think when a lot of people get together, that's what happens. Hello, Arctic Wolf. How are you, darling? I hope you're well. I've jumped on a little bit early again, and I don't think I was due on for another 10 minutes or so. So I don't think we've got hooves with us yet. I don't know if any of you can see there. Just we've had Rap leave a message at the top of the screen if you have a look. I wanted to just talk about hello, karaoke girl. Oh, so am I, Joe. It's a massive relief. It's hi, Lacey. It's a massive relief because it's you know, I'm not in a constant state of worry no more. So it feels good at the moment. It feels good, and I've had a blessed day today, so I cannot complain. Out working from 6 a.m. this morning on a Sunday. But I have had a blessed day, so I can't complain. And then I came back and I had a message to pop over to General Awareness's channel. I don't know, are you in here, Rap? General Awareness channel anyway. I was told to pop over. Hello, Honest Rage. I hope you're well. He'd released a phone call from Benny Keyzz. I don't know. Has anybody in the chat heard the phone call yet? Rap, it would be easier if you're still in the room. I don't know if you are. Right, so anyway, phone calls came out today. I'm getting more of you in the room now, so I'm just going to slow down a little bit. Hello, Rage. I hope you're well, darling. I hope you're well. Yeah, so I had a message anyway to go over to general awareness and listen to the conversation. A phone call between Benny and I think it was Jimbo. And this was, I think, if I'm right, 8 weeks ago. Benny's actually, sorry, not Benny. Rat was in here. I don't know if he is, because if he is, I'd like him to just play that phone call, because I don't see how anybody can go from this phone call to a complete 360. I mean, the phone call was diabolical. What he called, Benny calling Jimbo, and the things he was saying was just absolutely disgusting. I did try and record it, and then I think I recorded over it by accident. And anyway, I watched this phone call, and then I think I only came on live, I'm not sure. So I went over to Ernie, and I was watching away, and this girl popped up pretending to be, saying that she was Rap's ex-partner, who he's got the baby with, the little boy. So, Ernie doing what Ernie does, wanted more information out of her. But we come to find out that the girl that was on Ernie's chat was actually Benny. It was actually Benny beyond that character. So this just goes to show how much of a change is made. This is this big changed man. And after I'd finished watching that segment of the phone call off Rap, I popped over to Ernie to see what was going on, and straight away I thought, what's going on here? And then I saw this girl pop up anyway, saying that she was Rap's ex-partner and she was petrified of him and all this stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, hang on a minute, something's not right here, because if that was the case, then Rap would not be seeing the child surely to God. It's common sense, really. So, I sat there and I was thinking to myself, something's not right here at all. And I'm glad you are. Right. I thought something's not right. So anyway, within minutes, Rap's baby's mother, the real baby's mother, came up, in Ernie's chat and says, look, respectfully, leave me alone. This has got nothing to do with me or my son, and that's quite, plausible. But the girl that went into the chat at first pretending to be Rap's baby's mom was Benny. And, we all have our opinions on whoever, we do. But when I was telling you guys the other day that a leopard will never change his spots, and Benny Keyzz is a leopard, right? Then I am exactly right, because he has maliciously done today what he said he was never going to do again. What kind of... it was terrible. It was absolutely... It was way too far. It was way too far. And, if you go to the top of the chat, you'll see where general awareness came in before I even went live about that. And, I already knew about that because I'd already watched it. And I straight away, and I thought to myself, that's Benny. You can just tell by the way things are worded, you see, with him. You can very much tell by the way things are worded. But I thought, no, And then Rap's real baby's mum, obviously Rap must have called her or something and said, look, this is going on. So she's had to expose herself. She doesn't want anything to do with this internet business. That's Rap's thing. That's nothing to do with her and her child. But for Benny Keyzz to come on and pretend to be the mother of Rap's child to make him sound far worse than he already does sound, you know, and I just couldn't believe it. I just thought to myself, how low can you get? You know, you're telling everybody you're a changed man. How can you be a changed man when you're pulling stunts like that? Right, excuse me. I'm going to put a link in the chat because hi Bex. Hi Pussy. Yeah, I was actually really, really angry about it. But you know, fair play to Ernie. Fair play to Ernie. He says to the character Benny Keyzz came in, look, I need to see your face first for documentation reasons and whatever. And she says, I don't want nobody to see my face because, you know, this kind of thing, I'm so scared and all this, like. So this was going on for a few minutes, you know, and I think I only came off a little bit to try and speak to this person, which was clearly Benny Keyzz. And then the real mother came on, you know, and I just thought to myself, why would you do that? Like, you know, you're that conniving. You're trying to tell the world that you've changed, but you're so conniving and so psychopathic that you plan to destroy everybody around you. That's what you do, Benny. You destroy everybody around you. You destroy your own children. You destroy everybody and everything around you. And you're still living in your mummy's house or your stepdaddy's house. You ain't no man. You're no man at all. You never will be. You're nothing but a bully and a grifter and a scammer and a fraud and a liar. And that's all you're ever gonna be. What'll happen with you is you'll go back up, you know, like you do all the time. You go away and then you come back and you try and reinvent yourself again. That's what you do. The only thing you've got going for you, Benny Keyzz, is the fact that you can charm the women. That's what you do. You can charm the birds out the trees, can't you? I mean, you're an ugly bastard, but you can charm the birds out the trees. You see, ugliness as well comes from the inside more so than the outside. And you spew ugliness all over the place. It's a bit of a low blow. I'm reading through these now. Hello, Dr. Light. It's a bit of a low blow when you're using people's children. And BK's had the CPS called on him. And as far as I'm concerned, a damn good reason. You know, the man's off his head. He's smoking weed all the time. He just sometimes look at him and I think to myself, what kind of pills are you taking? What is wrong with you? The shit he comes out with is absolutely, I want Rap in it now so he can play that phone call so people can listen to what he said. I don't know where Rap is. He was in here just earlier on. Rap, if you're in here, I want you to come up so you can play that phone call. That's right. He's a disgraceful human being. He's a disgraceful human being. He's unable. I just saw that, Tamara. He's unable of keeping any kind of meaningful relationship with anybody, including his own children. The only relationship he maintains is the one with his mummy. And I don't even know if he maintains that. Oh, hooves. So, I'm really waiting for Rap to come back in. He was in here earlier on. I don't know where he's gone now. And I want him to come up a second because, yeah, okay, Rap. I don't know if you heard what I was just saying, but I want you to come up if you don't mind. And you know I ain't going to dig it yet. That's not going to happen. That's exactly, I've already said it. I've said it, Rap, already. So, that's okay then. When you're ready. So, yeah, Rap. And I was so angry about it. I was so angry about it. And I thought to myself, Mr. Benny Keyzz, the changed man that keeps coming on here telling everybody how much of a changed man he is. He's not a changed man. Catch him on a live. That man is not changed. Okay. And when Rap comes up in a little while, I'm going to ask you to play a phone call that Benny Keyzz has made that Rap had actually kept for documentation reasons. Now, this phone call was made 8 weeks ago. In 8 weeks, somebody doesn't change as quick as that. Believe me, in 8 weeks. And I thought to myself, you know, people are going to fall for his shit. People are really going to fall for Benny Keyzz shit. And I hope you're listening, Benny, because I'll have you in the room as well, because you are an arsehole. You're a wanker. Police reports have been filed. Benny's in big legal shit. You know what, Rap? I saw today, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I'm not into doxing anybody's kids that, you know, or families, anybody that doesn't want to be seen. I've had Rap's pictures for nearly 2 months, all of them. And I would never do anything like that out of to get views and clicks. I could have been the first one to put these pictures out here and got the clicks and got the subs and got the views, but that's not what I am. That is not what I am about. I know you got it all recorded, Rap. I know you did. And do you know what? It's a good job. This is what I was trying to explain to you, Rap. You know, when I was saying to you, make sure this man has got, I know I keep saying it, make sure he's got nothing on you, because that's what he does. And I'm just glad you had the sense to keep your own records. I bet she's pissed. I saw it. I bet she's pissed. But this is what I mean. For Benny to go and create a profile pretending to be your son's mother and saying the things that he was saying, you know, it didn't make any sense, the stuff that was coming out with straight away. And then it went a little bit quiet. And I'm not blaming Ernie for it. I'm not. And I can't blame Ernie for it, Rap, because he just runs with these things, you know. This woman's come in saying that she's your ex-partner and, you know, she's scared. And Ernie's doing this big want to rescue act kind of, but also straight through it straight away. And then I thought to myself, this is fishy as fuck. Well, I really hope they're not. You know, I really hope they're not. Well, I'm not into this shit when it comes to Coco. I'm not into this shit of doxing people's kids. I'm not into it at all. It's disgusting. And that phone call that I heard earlier on, it was so homophobic. It was the way he was describing children and effing children. And this is Benny Keyzz on a phone call to Jimbo that Rap had recorded. This is just one phone call that he has many of, you know. And there is no way a psychopath like Benny Keyzz is going to change in fucking 8 weeks. And my point is, today he started to show his true colours by making a fake profile of Rap's baby's mother, going into Ernie's chat, saying that he was Rap's baby's mother, she's so scared of him that she can't show her face and all. And I just knew that was Benny. I thought to myself, it just sounds like Benny. Yeah, it was Missouri Mother. Do you know what? It actually made me sick. Okay, right, that's grand. That's grand. It made me sick. The phone call actually made me sick. You know. And then, you know, I come off that phone call and I've kind of got that going through my head. And then I just went over to Annie's chat, you know, show for a while because he's got this celebrity jungle thing going on. I don't know what the crack is there at all, but I was kind of watching that a little bit. And like I said, this profile just come up and I thought to myself, that's fucking Benny Keyzz. That's got to be Benny or one of Benny's minions behind him. Maybe even Fizzle Rap. I don't know. But it was disgusting. It was disgusting what they was trying to do. And it's really bad, right? And as much as I don't use that word hate. As much as I dislike Nicolina. As much as I dislike Nicolina, and I'll give her no platform up here at all, you know, she don't need help destroying herself, you know. I mean, the phone call the other day, the live the other day when you heard Frank shout out that I will hate your fucking kids, you know. I'm thinking to myself, this woman doesn't know what she's doing when she's live. She's got to be pissed out of her face. She shows herself. I don't need to show her. You know, she shows herself. But what does concern me is all this doxing her children. You know, she is a dog. She's indeed. That's why I call her a bitch. She doesn't deserve the word cunt. Hey Zep, I didn't see you in here. I think I don't know if Benny is trying to discredit Rat because Rat knows way too much, which does sound like something he would do because he's a psycho. He sits there planning all this shit in his fucking head. And it's just like you're sitting there waiting to see what sneaky movie he's going to come out with next. He's an absolute disgusting piece of crap. It really is. And I really hope you are watching, Benny. I really hope you are watching because you are a piece of shit. And there's no redemption for you here, ever, 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 ever. And you just show yourself more and more to me. When I tell you there's no redemption, you just get worse. And then you fool people and lie to people and try and be sneaky because you don't want people to see what you're doing. You're going on behind other characters and little profiles that you make, going into people's chats and trolling. That's what you're doing, Benny. You think people are stupid? Not everybody is that stupid, Benny. Not everybody's that stupid at all. I don't know about that, Miss Kirby. I do not know about that. I was just on there today. What's this? No, I wouldn't be showing anybody's child. I'm sorry. That's just me. You know, no offense to you, Miss Kirby, if that's what you do, but I do not believe in doxing anybody, let alone a child. You know, anybody whatsoever. You being doxed, you know, I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with it. Because I'm not a child, I'm not a bully. I don't do things like that. You know, I don't. But I'm sorry, doxing somebody's children, that's fucking dangerous. You know, this is YouTube. Thousands of people watch these videos. You know, we actually get stalkers and, you know, crazy people sometimes, like scary people. You can get, you know, we kind of put our own lives at risk doing this kind of thing because anybody could come after you. We don't want anybody to see our kids. That's the wrong attitude to have. Any kids, whether it be Ernie's girlfriend's kids, whether it be Rap's child, whether it be my child, and more children are adults. If more children do not want to come on camera and somebody doxes more children, then there's going to be problems. And they're fucking adults. You know, I can't get into an argument. I can't get into an argument over this sort of stuff because it's something I don't believe in. I do not believe in it. If I had information on fucking Nicolina's kids, I would never even think about doxing them. Benny shows his child on camera all the fucking time. But if he didn't, as much as I dislike Benny, I wouldn't be showing Benny's child on camera. I wouldn't do it. You know, and legal action should be fucking taken for it. Whoever does it, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Let me tell you something now, Rose. I don't work on sides of nothing. My path is straight down the fucking middle, and I don't go either way. I'll keep on the narrow path, straight down the middle. And then if there's a problem, then you know, I'm not into all that playground bullshit. You know, if you're my friend, you can't be his friend, you can't be her friend. That's ridiculous. We're all grown fucking adults. We're all grown adults. It's about time people started growing up. It's ain't a game. This is kids' fucking lives and women's lives that do not want to be known. Just because their ex-partner becomes a YouTuber, she split up with him. Her whole life gets dragged out. And from the most part of it, from what I gather, it's bullshit. You can't do that to people. You just can't do that to people. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend about it. That is more path there. I'm not on this side or I'm not on this side. That is more path. Okay, that's how I'll reach out to people. There's no sides here. There's no sides. Just because I dislike somebody and one of my followers are in their chat, what odds is it to me? Well, you know, what odds is it to me? What is this fucking shit show about? Oh, well, if you like this creator, you can't like this creator. Why? Fuck, we used to play them games in the fucking playground when we was children. Hi, in the media. Hope you're well. I mean, there was a lot of yesterday as well, and I'm not even sure what happened there, but I only caught a little bit of it, and I think there was I know Jimbo was on the panel, there was a few, and a little kid come on the camera then, you know, I think it was the wrestler boy's son, but I felt that a bit uncomfortable as well, because I don't believe that you should, you know, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't dox. I wouldn't have more children out here, you know, especially if they're under the age of 18. I would not do it. I wouldn't do it. If my son walked in there and stuck his face on camera, that's up to him. He's an adult. You know, he's an adult. A little child, I don't care how, if the person is a devil incarnated, I don't care. You do not dox people's children and addresses. You don't do it. It's not funny. You imagine if some nutball turned up at that house and hurt that child or hurt that woman because you doxed them. You think that shit don't happen? Look what happened to Doug not long ago. Look at Doug. You think this shit don't happen in real life? You know, this is real fucking life. It's not, you know, people's fucking children. I don't care who you hate or what games people are playing. You don't do that shit to people. You just don't. You're putting that child in danger by doing that. Fact. Full-blown fact. You are putting the child... If you put your own children on YouTube, you are fact putting your own child in harm's way. I'm sorry, but especially if you know, people know what area you're from and stuff like that, you're making yourself a target to people. You know? I mean, I'm looking here, I can see that Coco and Rap, they've got, you know, they've got something going on. And that's irrelevant to what I'm talking about here now. It really is, because I want to get to this to this phone call that made me fucking sick earlier on today. You know, and as soon as Rap's back home and he can get up and he can play that call, the better, because I was sick to my stomach. It was disgusting. And for Benny Keyzz to be making up fucking profiles, making profiles up of Rap supposedly ex, and going into the chat acting all timid and frightened, that's disgusting. Excuse me a minute, my dog's going, Jet, behave. Don't you dare. I've got some kids outside and she's not in the mood today. She ain't playing. Hey, white boy, what's happening? What's happening? I've got some mad argument going on in the chat now. I'm just on the conversation of kids getting doxxed, and you know, I don't agree with it at all. I don't think that anybody should be doxxed. If somebody doesn't want their face showed, full stop, for whatever reason, right? Me personally, I would not dox anybody. And I was just explaining about Doug and what happened with Doug, right? People don't realise that this is real life. When you are doxing people's children and people know where they live, you're potentially putting that child in harm's way. And I don't care what that person's done. It could be the fucking devil. You are putting a child in harm's way. Full stop. You know, I don't know if you saw what happened earlier on with Benny set up a profile and got into Ernie's chat pretending to be General Awareness's ex-partner, and just reeled off a load of bullshit, you know. And he did that because Rap had just played a phone call. This is what it was all about. And he's going to come up in a minute and play the phone call. This phone call was 8 weeks ago. And I've never heard such disgusting behaviour by anybody in my entire life. In real life or on here, ever. If I was Benny, I wouldn't want these phone calls out. At all. At all, Benny. We're not going to get on. I'm not going to get onto that, Rap. I'm not going to get onto that. I'm not. I'm really not. You know. I'm fucking. I'm not happy. You know, about the doxing of people's kids thing. I'm not. I've got 3 children. My children are grown, as I've said. You know, and I wouldn't put my children in. If one of my kids came in and put the face on camera, then that's up to them. They're grown adults. But I would never put my own children in, you know, especially if they was under the age of, like, I don't know, 18, maybe. I wouldn't be putting my children out there for the world to see them. You know, it's ridiculous. Then somebody hates me and wants to go after one of my kids or something. There's fucking sickos out there all the time. There's sickos everywhere. There's sickos on fucking YouTube. These people, some of them, most of them are creators, a lot of them. Look at what happened to Doug. Look at Benny Keyzz. He threatens to kill people. Do you think Donald Wells is the first person that Benny Keyzz has threatened to kill? I know. I saw that. I saw that. That was the first thing, that I heard the phone call first, and then it come up that Ernie was live. And as I caught Ernie on that live there, I saw that happening. Now I saw that unfolding straight away. But I had the sense to realise that was a bit too, I know that you see your son. So why would your son's mother come up and start saying this kind of shit? So I was a bit, and then she didn't want to straight away. And I thought, that's fucking Benny Keyzz. That's him. That's him. And then when she did come up, his real baby mother come up, it wasn't mentioned again. That's not fucking fair. You're not playing fair, Mr. Keyzz. You're not playing fucking fair at all. See, the thing is you can't dox him. He shows this kid on camera. He don't give a shit about nobody. We already know that. His little daughter, Breezy, does he ever give a shit about her? He don't care that he's got his child in the back seat of the car and he's driving around on his fucking phone messing about. He don't care. He's putting his child at risk then. I bet when he's smoking away outside the garage and his son comes to him at stupid o'clock at fucking night. But he's the one that calls the CPS on everybody. He's the one that calls the police on everybody. How the fuck does that even make sense? How does it even make sense that he's still got followers after what he's done? How does that make sense, people? Really? Oh, bless you, what boy. Thank you. Thank you, what boy. I'm going pretty well. It's all going pretty well, to be fair. I'm just being myself and putting myself out there the way I am, and I was saying earlier on, I'm pretty much on the same kind of road as you. It's straight down the middle. There's no one side or another side. It's just the right, I'm not going to, if something's wrong, it's wrong. I don't care who's done it. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it. It doesn't matter what problem I've got with who. I'm going to call out a fucking problem. And this doxing of the children at the minute is just really fucking winding me up. But then seeing that, what Benny had done after he'd come on, claiming he was this saved fucking man and he's changed his ways. Today, the sneaky little bastard went and opened a fucking profile and went into Ernie's chat pretending to be Rap's ex-partner. Who does that? You should. You should. You really should. I'm not, like I say, I'm not gonna even get into it. And just before you even come up, what I was saying about this, people don't realise that, us putting ourselves out here, as much as we've got, people that love us and support us, we have subs that are in our chats or whatever just to spy on us. There's people out there that fucking hate us. They hate us. And you got fools out here giving people your address and showing people what your kids look like. Look at what happened to Doug. That man is very fucking lucky to be alive. And all that is down to jealousy. Benny was getting jealous of Rap because he was blowing up, but he was doing more than what Benny was doing. So, of course, what is he going to do? Benny has to be the top dog all the time. That's his problem. It's the Benny Keyzz show. That's what it's all about. But it has affected many people's lives, and everybody that does this shit needs to be held accountable. You know, they have to be held accountable, you know, whatever. If anybody is, you know, doxed Ernie's woman's child as well, I'd be saying the same fucking thing. You know, I would. Because it's disgusting. You're putting people in fucking children in danger. The people you claim to be protecting, Benny Keyzz, are the ones you're fucking putting in danger. You fool. Right. I'm just looking in the chat a minute because we've got a lot of people in here now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Say, we've got sense in the room. We have sense in the room. No, we ain't all going to like each other. We're not all going to like each other. That's not what, you know, that we are not all going to like each other. That's life. You're going to come across people that you really dislike. I hate the word hate. You know, and there's so much that you'll never, it doesn't matter what they do, they cannot redeem themselves. And that's how I feel about Benny. And every day, I feel the same more and more. Well, hang on. So, yeah, send the link over. Send the link up. You can come up if you want to come up anywhere up. You don't have to talk about Dickhead. I can talk about him. I know what you mean. I understand what you mean because I know it's all going through legal. You've already said that earlier on. There we go. There we go, people. There we go. Say no more. You know, say no fucking more. Say no more. Honestly. Yeah. It's a lot more fucker than people thought. Hang on. Right, was it the last live? I'm just trying to think. Hang on. Let me see if I can get it up. Shit. I bet you wouldn't know the timestamp, would you? But if you listen to me in the first place, you wouldn't be in that situation, right? But I don't mean it in a bad way, but you know, when I was warning you, I was just warning you because I knew what it was like. I knew what it was like. You see men like that. I've dealt with men like that. I'm 43 years old. I've dealt with men like that all of my fucking life. He's nothing but a grifter. That's all he is. You know, people like that are like a sheet of glass to me. I can see straight the way through them. Straight the way through them. You see all this front that he's got? You see that? That's just a barrier. All this big mouth and talking shit. That's the barrier. Benny Keyzz is nothing. He's just a big fucking mouth. That's it. He's a big mouth. And you better know if any of you ever speak to him on the phone or you ever talk to him in any way, it's being recorded. Everything is recorded. And this is what I was saying weeks ago. He records everything and then goes back and he'll use it against you. That's what I told BDAC and that's what I told Rap weeks ago before any of this shit happened. I told them it was going to happen. You know, and fuck today. And I'm just like, I know. I know. I do. I know. I do. You know, I do my fucking research, rap. You know, I'm not as naive. I'm not gonna. I don't think you think I'm naive, but I definitely am not naive, and I do my research on people. Hey, spam and grifter. Oh, he's been doing this for a long time. Long time. I cut Benny before the Summer Wells thing, you know. And it was the cash garden case. I think it was the first time I kind of, and then it went back to the Calibos as well. And when I saw him getting involved in the Summer Wells case, that kind of put me back. So I could, you know, I wanted to see what the hell was going on. What does this geezer gravitate around missing kids' fucking cases? I don't understand it. You know, because he doesn't look like the kind of person. He looks more like the fucking kiddie snatcher. You know, the what's it called? Chitty Bang Bang. You know, the geezer in the car with the fucking locks to grab the kids. I'd be more worried about that. You know, he's just not a nice fucking person. He's really not. Protecting children. That's what he claims to do. He doesn't protect children. He puts them in fucking danger. And he shows himself every time. How many children has he doxed? Jesus Christ. And people still support him. Where is my Savannah? Where are you, darling? Because the chat is going crazy. Mad. There you are. Are you okay, Savannah? Just want to make sure you're okay. You see, the problem is now is BK is now. Hello, Izzy Pop. BK is now. He's on stealth mode. He's on survival mode. Okay, so first of all, it'll be a whole pile of redemption, like what he did with Ernie. And if you heard the bullshit I heard earlier on when Ernie says, "Oh, I'm so humbled by what Benny's done today," he says that if he wins, you can give the £500 to Ocean Lover. That's what he said, apparently. You're more than welcome, Izzy Pop. You're more than welcome. You know, you can't. The man is a scumbag. He's just a complete scumbag. And I think sometimes the more you try and warn people, like I say, you get invested in people. You know, that's the problem. You become so invested in somebody, you tell them so much about yourself, and you invest time into them, and you invest money into them, and you know, you want to believe that, you know, they're out for you. Benny is not one of them kind of people. You know, a sociopath is out for nobody but their self. He's out for nobody but himself. Full stop. You know, when I came and I says, you know, 2 months ago, people thought I was crazy. Oh, Benny's, you know, he's great and he's this and he's that and that. And I went to Nina Ball's channel straight away, and my first video, in fact, I was going for weeks and weeks and weeks, telling other creators, please reach out to Nina Boy. Please reach out to Nina Boy. Please reach out to Nina Boy. The geezer's got a lot on Benny Keys. Nobody would listen. And I thought, you know what? Fuck this. So I did it myself. And then I made it a mission then. I thought, you know what? I'm not going to let this geezer out. He's not gonna get away with doing what he's doing. You know, he's not. He's not. There was many reasons why I came here in the first place. The main reason was to start my channel to support people with mental health problems, but that also supports people that are being cyberbullied, people that have been scammed. You know, it all comes into one kind of thing. You know, people that are being doxxed, all this kind of thing. You know, everything seems to. Oh, thank you. Everything seems to, you know, what was always around Benny, it's just like a ball of fire. You know, nothing can really get close to the, you know, but he doesn't realise that people can see him for what he is. You know, there might only be a few of us that can do it, but we can see him. So the thing is, with my life experience, unfortunately, of meeting complete and utter fucking psychopaths, I can see one coming a mile off. A complete mile off. However, we do what? Who's this? Benny never scammed or lied to me. However, we do want to argue. Okay, Ginger Snap. So you've never been? Have you ever cashed out Benny or? You know, well, whatever you do anyway, it's up to you. Whatever you do, I'm not going to tell you you can support. I'm telling you what I'll think of Benny. You know, I'm not. If you want to come in here every night and you want to sub to me and you can talk away, I'm not going to hold it against you if you're in Benny's chat. I don't give a shit. You've got the right to do whatever you want to do. You know, we're all free human beings. And just the way he can say whatever he wants to say, I can say whatever I want to say. Except I'm not threatening people and I'm not doxing children. And I'm not spitting all over my mum's fucking garage. Yeah. Not far. Not far. Go back into the video about Nicolina. I ain't arguing with nobody. Somebody wants to come up and they want to fucking and they want to defend BK's, you know. There you go. Come up. Try and defend him. It's probably Benny. It's probably Benny again. You know, this is what I mean, people. I've probably got, you know, out of all my subs, probably 5 of them and Benny on different accounts. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Yeah. It's terrible. You say that, but not allowing people to speak by deleting them. She was not rude to you. It was not rude to me. It was not rude to me. My hands are here, sweetheart. My mods that I trust in my chat take care of stupid people like that. You know, don't come into me and start defending Benny Keyzz unless you're gonna come up on panel. I'll put the link up for her. Do you want to come up on panel and defend him? Hell of a live. You know, can you defend him? Because I don't think nobody in this fucking room can. No, they don't. Ever. We don't have that shit in here. We don't have that kind of toxic, you know, we don't have toxic behaviour like that in here. We do not have it. I have a lot of people in my chat right now, my subs, that mean the world to me. And we support each other. Okay, that's what we're here for. We're not on sides of fences. This is not a child's playground. Do not come out with stupid fucking comments. Hello, Ernie Shell. How are you doing? Do you want to come up for a minute? You're more than welcome. I've jumped on many of your lives, obviously. There's a link there for you, Ernie. If you ain't got time to call up early, that's fine. That's no bother at all. You know, I'm not over here. You were doxed if it was a public info list. That's right. That's right. I'm over here talking about we're basically over it. Yeah, here he is. Hello,
What?
Mr. Shell.
Hello. How you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm taking it easy on this beautiful Sunday.
Oh, you still in New York?
I am in New York.
Good. New York.
New York.
Sounds terrible when I say it, doesn't it?
I'm
What's going on, LA? Tell me
I'm
what's
by
going
the
on,
shocks.
please. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. This is what I'm asking you.
Why are you asking? Why is everybody always asking me for it?
I came back earlier on from work.
Well, I see. I was also working, and I like to work.
Was you working?
Yeah, I was working, and I've been doing all kind of work here lately.
Work.
Okay.
Work. Well, that's
hello, general awareness. I'm glad the police are investigating me because I'm investigating you and all.
We've got everybody in the chat now. Everybody needs to behave themselves in the chat now. Right. So
they all come out. They all come out and play. Did you see what I come up with today? I gotta pass it to you. You gotta look at it. Lord have mercy.
You'd have to show me.
Lord. And then his ex comes out. Maria comes out and talks about how he done to her and all that. Like that's something. Wait till you see we have her on panel.
I know.
Go ahead.
I've got this thing.
You've got a thing to do.
No,
what?
listen, Rose.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
You know, I'm very straight, and I'm straight down the line with everybody, and I say it as I think.
You're straight. As far as I know, you're straight.
You already know what I'm like.
As far as I know, yeah.
Right. That person was Benny Keyzz.
Okay.
I promise you, and I don't lie to you, Annie. I wouldn't lie to you. I promise you, that person was Benny Keyzz.
Was it Benny Keyzz?
This is what he does. You see this today when I heard you say about he wants if he wins this you know the Tiger Jungle, he wants to donate the £500 over to Ocean River. Don't you think it's all a bit of a ploy though, Ernie? Don't you think it's something that we've all heard before? Stop it, behave.
I'll say okay, it's Benny Keyzz, but this number is not Benny Keyzz. And I've already just wait. It's gonna be fun. I can't say. Anyways.
You know how I feel about him. You know how I feel about him. You've known from the beginning how I feel about him.
Oh, that's all right. Sort of God, you ain't taking up with rap. Oh God, I'm
not taking
you
up
sleeping with rap. Lord, come on, girl. Oh Lord.
No. Listen to me, right? I have to be fair, and please, right? That is my road straightforward. You know, I don't believe in taking sides of anything or anyone, and I don't mean. And I have took up for you a lot in the past, and I
took up for you, and I've helped you a lot in the past.
And I would still stick up for you now.
Right.
But I don't agree with anybody doxing people's children. I don't agree with that.
No, I ain't doxed his kid
I don't believe that your girlfriend's child should be doxed. I don't believe Rap's child should be doxed. Benny Keyzz doxes his own child. That's his business. You know, but we have to, you know, yourself, Ernie, right? We're out here, right? And it's not all nice and lies. We get some crazies out here as well. We get stalkers, Ernie. You should know more than anybody.
Oh, I know.
Exactly.
And I'm going to put an end to those stalkers.
Well, this is what I mean. Do it the correct way.
Oh, I'm going to do it the correct way. We already started doing it. There's no
the correct way. Doxing children.
No,
I didn't say you was doxing children. Benny Keyzz is the one that's been doxing children. I have not saw you personally dox any child. I've not saw you do it.
No.
So I can't say it. No, I can't. But, you know, for example, more children are growing up. If more children decide to come in and want to come on camera and say hello.
Right. Well, I understand that. I understand that. The parents have a right to put their kids on camera if they want to put them on camera, but nobody else has the right. It's just like this. It's just like this. The little bastard in your chat right now, he runs. Oh, I'm taking a warrant. I'm doing this. I'm going to go and do it legally. And he's doing the same shit the same shit and worse than everybody else. When somebody gets a hold of a little bastard, it's too late then. All the crying, the whining, the moaning and bitching will be over with. I don't play those games.
No, I understand why you're angry. I understand why you're angry. Stop smiling like that. I understand why you're angry. I don't rap. I understand why he's angry. You know, I went after you at first, didn't I? Because
no, I mean, yeah. I mean, I understand. I mean, I ain't mad. I'm happy.
I came out because I didn't like the way, Ernie, that you were suffering mentally at the time, and they was pushing you and pushing you and pushing
I'm still suffering.
I was straight after them. You know, I didn't like that. But I don't like to see children be doxxed either. You know, I can't. There's a line we have to draw as, you know, as responsible adults.
Well, you need. I understand that you have a show to run, and I'm going to let you run your show. I didn't mean to interrupt your show, but everyone stay tuned to the next show I do because it's going to be a big revealing. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me coming up. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You see, well, I didn't know that, Rap. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But this is what I'm trying to explain to people. You know, this is my channel, and what I'll do is not the same as what Ernie, Benny, or Rap does. We ain't, you know, I'm here, and as I say, I will call out a bully and I will call out a scammer, but doxing people's children is wrong. I guess this is the problem. This is the problem, Savannah. I'll go through. Jesus Christ almighty, Coco. Do you want to come up? There's no end goal. This is what I mean. There's just no end goal. It's never going to stop. It has to stop. These are fucking kids' lives and stuff that people are putting out there. With the dresses or, you know, what areas they're living in. There's fucking psychos out there all the time. There's people taking children. Look at poor fucking Summer. And then they're there giving out little, you know, giving out people's addresses and showing children. And I can't be down with that at all. I just can't be. You know, I really can't be. But if you're still watching, Ernie, the phone call, the reason I went over to Raps earlier on is because I heard the phone call that Benny gave to Jimbo, which initially made me fucking sick to my stomach. It really made me sick. And this is one phone call. One phone call. And there is loads of them. Loads. And then I came over to your channel, Ernie, and I was sitting here and I was just watching and I saw this person pop up straight away. But I knew it was Benny. I knew it wasn't Raps Baby's mum straight away. I knew it wasn't. You know, he's a cunning little bastard. He really is. Yeah, that's what all it is at the minute. It's just, it's negativity, negative. You know, who can do the worst to what? You know, what the hell is going on here? You know, most people that I'm in here now are in my chat. I'm probably thinking, what the? I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sub up for this craziness. You know, but I just want to be fair with people. Is that wrong? You know, can people just please put a number 1 in the chat if you think I am wrong, or a number 2 in the chat if I am right? Because I will not side with people. I'm not going to do it. If somebody's done something wrong, I'm going to say it. Is that wrong? Thank you. 2 in the chat if I'm right. If I'm wrong, put 1. And I'll happily keep my mouth shut. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not gonna falsely live my life behind a character. I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I'm about. Benny's in here. I know Benny's in here. Let's see how much balls he's got. He ain't got the balls he was born with. Last time he came into the back room, he started showing porn. Because that's the kind of person he is. That's the kind of things he does. I love you too, Monroe. Thank you very much. No, you know what? We don't have none of that. You see, this is what I mean. If you have something to say, you should freely be allowed to say it. You know, my mods are fantastic. They are fantastic. If you come in and you start attacking people for no reason, or you start attacking me for no reason, or you're really offending somebody, the mods will tom you out. But we all encourage each other to speak your mind. You know, speak your mind. Say what you've got to say. Just do it in the right way. And I don't think, you know. But I think Ernie coming on here accusing me of being, you know, taking sides is a bit, you know, that's not on, because I don't take sides, Ernie. I do not take sides. I'm about what's right. Not about what's right or wrong. I'm about what's right. Straight down the middle. That's it. If people hate me for that, then go and sub somewhere else. I don't care. I'm not gonna change who I am. I'm not going to stop being me. I'm not going to stop calling bullshitters out and scammers out and people that are fucking doxing children out. That's not going to happen. Thank you, my hooves. Yes, anybody that's not subbed to me so far, please come over and sub, because this is what it's about. We have these discussions. You know, we have people in. We have people up on panel. Some people are not comfortable coming up on panel. You know, I will give everybody a voice. I'm more than happy to give everybody a voice. Fun is more fun, that's right. But I am happy to give anybody a voice. And I'm a mediator. I'm happy to mediate. But what's right is right. And what's wrong is fucking wrong. It's that simple. Well, if it did, then that's wrong, rap. It's wrong. Are you going BK to the fake? I know. I know. But if you want to just email them over to me, rap, email, hang on, Jesus Christ, what banners. Email it over to me. Email the conversation, you know, the phone calls over. Because I've got no problem with fucking, that man is just, he is never going to be in my good books. That simple. Ever in his life. It doesn't matter what he does. This is what I mean. I mean, isn't it just nice to go somewhere, right? To go to a channel where you just get down. It's just honest. I'm not gonna sit behind a fake narrative to make myself popular. I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. You know, and I'm sorry, Ernie, if that offends you. And I'm sorry, Rap, if it offends you. Benny Keyzz, I couldn't give a fuck if it offends you. What, at all. At all. Links in the chat if you want to come up, Benny. But there's no redemption here for you at all, sunshine. None. Raps boy. Shown today. No, because I was at work. People have to do things, you know. I mean, it would be fantastic if I could sit here all day being a YouTuber, but I can't. Unfortunately, people have to go to work. So I didn't see where Ernie doxed Rap's son, because I would have told Ernie just. And I did tell Ernie when he was on panel. Was anybody listening? I did say, you do not dox people's children. I told Ernie, you do not dox people's children. You don't. Just the same way you do not bully somebody to the point where they're ready to commit suicide or be fucking tased by the police. Do you know what I can say to people? It's like this. If you come over here, if you come to my channel because you know, you think I'm on a certain side of a fence, that's not how it works at all with me. It doesn't work like that. I don't pick and choose sides. I don't. I just call out what's right and what's wrong. That's the way it has to be. I can't be fake. I can't do fake. I can't. You know, I live with a disability, right? A severe disability of DID. You know, really severe. You know, it is a horrible thing to have. DID is a horrible thing to have. And I really, really felt bad for Ernie, you know, a few of these times, and then seeing him when, you know, doing his all right runs and stuff like this. I know girls found it funny. I know you did. But, you know, when you've suffered psychosis yourself, right? And I said this to Rap, I told him to his face, when you've suffered even psychosis, and my episodes would be just kind of complete amnesia. I wouldn't know what I was doing. I could have been doing anything. It's scary shit. So I felt very sorry for Ernie, and he was being pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. So I put up for Ernie. But the problem is, and I'm going to be straight honest about it now, people's egos start to build and build and build and build and build. And it's like, it just becomes the battle of the egos with all these men around. What the fuck is going on? Am I going crazy? Or is it just like a massive battle of egos? I'm going to read some of the messages now. Please share some love. Oh, thank you very much. That's right, Coco. That's exactly right. This is what I mean. They're not just hating the person that they hate. That's what fucks me off. They're not just hate, you know, that hate's not directed to that person. Doxing a child is something completely fucking different. And I do not agree with it, and nor will I ever agree with it. And for anyone to say, oh, I'm an advocate for missing children or this, that, the other, as BK does, and be fucking sending doxing pictures, it's wrong. I'm sorry, it's fucking wrong. It really is. It's wrong. It's like there's too much testosterone fucking flowing around. What is going on? We've got all ladies in this chat now. All this testosterone's flying around. Is it fucking doing your head in? Oh my gosh. Rat was on his way home. I'm not sure where he's gone now. I think he was going to do a live pretty soon. So I'm not going to stop on for much longer because I've kind of got out of my system exactly what I wanted to get out, because I'm not going to pretend everything's okay when it's not. And I don't kiss ass. That's something else I've got to say right now. I do not kiss ass. If I stay with my 600 subscribers for 5 years, I ain't kissing nobody's ass. Do you know what I had yesterday, in fact? 2 emails. 2 emails of 2 people asking me to, saying to me, they can guarantee me 500 subs for, I think it was $30 or something. It would have been so easy for me to do that. I don't want fake people over here. I'm not buying more subs. I'm not doing it. If it takes years for me to be monetized and it takes me years to build up my audience, that's what I'm going to do. I want people to be here because they want to be here. They enjoy listening to me. I know I'm a bit out there sometimes. What's this? You will never win. You will destroy yourself in the process. It's wrong, but you'll never get the truth. Get to the truth now. Oh, you want to bet? You want to bet? I ain't the kind of girl that just gives up. What's going on, sugar pie? What am I missing? What am I missing? I know exactly what BK did to the cast garden case. This is how it started with me with Benny Keyzz. This is what I'm trying to explain to people. What nobody understands, right, is that you're seeing this Benny Keyzz now, right? I saw all this ages ago. Ages ago. And as soon as I saw the fucking posts that was going on to Donald's Facebook page, straight away I just thought to myself, is that it again? Is that it a fucking again? And he was. And he reinvented himself again with his catchphrases and his fucking patheticness. I just, honest to God. Let me say. Yeah, I understand that. You're right there, Lacey. I believe that 100%. I know about what can we really say? Everything's been fabricated about BK. I mean, look at the shit his own daughter come out with about him. You know, and plenty of other people from back in the cash garden days that I've spoke to. And not just there, the cannibals as well. Serious to God. Let's say, anything we enjoy, we just get. Of course. You know what? I'm about having fun as well. You know, I like to keep the mood light if I can. I have my bad days because, you know, as I said, I have DID. For anybody new that's in the room that doesn't know, I have dissociative identity disorder, and some days I have really bad days, and I'm not so, you know, but I'm just a straight talking person, and it offends people sometimes that people don't always want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth because the truth, it's not imaginative enough. It has to be exaggerated all the time. It can't just be the fucking truth. Everything has to be exaggerated. I ain't about exaggerating all that shit. It's just tell the fucking truth. That's it. Right, look, I'm going to get off here now. There's no apology after exposing the child. None at all. Exactly. Thank you very much. Sense. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. You know, and believe me, I'm pretty new to the YouTube game, you know, and I've had my fair few fucking emails, you know. I mean, I put my email out there for my chat to get in touch with me if they ever feel like, you know, they've got a problem or they want to speak to somebody, and, you know, my mods keep in touch with me through my email address and this sort of thing. But I do have a couple of crises that slip through the net, and I'm thinking, I wouldn't like that person to have my fucking address, you know? And this is, you know, out of, you know, say like Rap's got 4,000 subs or whatever, there could be just that one sub that's completely fucking nuts, you know, and wants to harm him, and he'll go for his child because he knows what his child looks like and he knows where he lives. He knows what his child's mum looks like. That's not fair. I don't care what. You know, I know rap has done a lot of shit on her night, and you have rap, and I've called her out for it plenty of times. But I don't agree with it. I don't. I love you, Honest Rage. I really do. And Sugar Pie, I love you as well. And I respect the fact that that you respect the way I am, you know. I don't expect everybody to like me. I really don't. I don't really give a shit if everybody doesn't like me, because if everybody likes you, you've got a serious fucking problem. Remember that. If everybody likes you, there's a serious fucking problem. But look, I'm going to go now. Good night to my specials. Honest Rage, My Who's, Long Gone, Pink Warrior, Tamara. Nice to see you, Spam and Grifter. Who else have we got in here? Lucy, thank you. Cherokee Girl. Alaska Bush Mom, thank you. Easy Pop. Is it Gonna? I'm terrible, but thank you all for coming in, and it's been lovely to just for you to just listen. I'm sorry I went off on a little bit of a tangent, but things need to be said sometimes, and you're damn right I'm gonna fucking say them. So mwah. Good night and God bless, and I will see you all the same time tomorrow. And if you like it, please subscribe and please give us a like. Thank you. Bye.